All right, y'all. So, this live right here, I want to show y'all a live off of Keeping Up with Philly T page on Instagram. Now, this live right here, she's pretty much interviewing a 23, I believe she's 23 now, year old girl who's telling her accounts on how she was sex trafficked at the age of 14. And the crazy part about this story is that the guy who did these things to her is a well-known guy whose name is Mr. Goodbeds. He sells beds over here in Philly, and he's known to be around a whole bunch of women, which he take on trips, and he do a whole bunch of shit for her. So I want y'all to hear this story about the events that went down at this house with this 14-year-old girl. It's just horrific and heartbreaking, and it's just sad. So I'm gonna play this live and let y'all just listen. Let me know if y'all can hear everything fine and see everything fine.
Like anybody else that come on my platform and tell their allegations, it's allegation to prove them guilty. Let her come out here and tell her story. Thank you. Yes, Hassan is Mr. Goodbees, y'all. Yep. Hello. Yeah. So where was we at? So you was at the part where you said that she sold you. Okay. Like I mean, like they, you know what I mean? Oh yes, I was telling you. So she so he's telling me like, yeah, my wife won't like me. Excuse me if I'm breathing heavy. I just ran up the steps. It's okay. I'm gonna pin it. So he's like, what's your name? What's your name? Did you give your name? No. Okay, so I'm gonna just say girls, woman. It's okay. Girls, speak out on Mr. Goodbeds. So after he was telling me like his wife was gonna like me or whatever the case may be, we drove back to his house. I met April or whatever. We didn't do anything the first night. They keep saying I'm Jazz. I'm not Jazz.
Now April's his wife, y'all.
The first night or whatever. I just basically got settled in the house. They let me take a shower and everything like that, and I slept in the living room. I never physically slept in a bed with Hassan and his wife like on regular occasions. We only had sex with each other.
She's 14, remember?
And sleep back in the living room. Other than that, at the time, it was a day like, oh, you went to the hospital and they let you go. It's in the police report. It's in the news report that the hospital let me go. They did let me leave with her, or whatever the case may be. I went to the hospital because I went to go use the bathroom one day, and I was just screaming because I just felt burning. I thought something was wrong with me. April came running in the bathroom because Hassan wasn't there. Hassan was at the shop or whatever, and she called him like, what do you want me to do with her? Because she already knew I was 14. She just said, well, what do you want me to do with her? He told her she could take me to the hospital or whatever, and me and Hassan talked on the phone. He was like, when you get there, let them know that April is your aunt or whatever the case may be, and you just want to get checked out and see what's wrong with you. So they told me that I told them that I was messing with a guy. Like the story that I gave them was I was messing with a guy. He was cheating on me, and I thought that he may have gave me something. So they had to run like a rape case. So wait, you had a boyfriend too at the time? No. That's the story that I gave them so that they could see me at the hospital. Oh, okay, gotcha, right. So, April, his wife April was like coaching me on, like telling me what to say, whatever the case may be. And once I got back there or whatever, the doctor saw me, I started telling them the truth about everything. I started giving up the address to the lady who was pimping me out, whatever the case may be. And I just basically gave them all the information. They gave me medication. I had to get like 12 stitches internally. For what? Wait, what you had to get stitches for? Huh? What you had to get stitches for? I had to get stitches because I had a tear inside of my vagina. Oh my gosh. And that was from somebody raping you? That was from basically engaging in sexual activity with my clients. Girl, oh my gosh. And this was when you was at 14? I was 14 years old. I went back home with April, whatever, and I was still with Hassan for probably about maybe 2-3 more weeks or whatever the case may be. And I guess the girl that originally had me, like my original pimp, was like texting him, like, You're supposed to give me more money for her, whatever the case may be.
Who was your original pimp? Not Mr. Goodbees?
No, it was the girl. He was never my pimp. He was more like a date, a client.
Okay, and then got you. And the girl the girl wasn't his wife or nothing like that, right?
No, the girl was somebody that he was doing dates with before. He had already knew her. That's how he got in connection with her to get me from the jump. She was just like he was saying on his live earlier. He don't mess with older women. Like Shantae looks younger. She's very small. She has the body of a child. So at the time when he was messing with her, she was like 17, 18 at the time, and she had just got older, and he still just had connections with her and knew that he had girls that like to trick. So that's how he wound up getting a connection with me through Shantae. People keep saying,
how old are you now?
I'm 22.
Okay, so you're 22, and this is that to be, pretty much 6 to 8 years later.
Yeah, I was gonna say 8 years ago,
now you're seeking justice. Now you want to seek justice for what you had to go through, or you wanted the world to know.
What I want people to understand is that overall, justice has been served by 2 traffickers, by 2 pimps. They're already in jail. The lawyer, the only reason why, and I keep telling people this, the only reason why the lawyer is in jail is because I had a book that he gave me when I was in his office one day. And it had his contact information in it. He told me that if anything ever happened, I could contact him for help. Because he had already helped he had already helped the girl who was pimping me out before, whatever the case may be. And I had always held on to that book. For whatever reason, I had always held on to that book. So when the FBI finally got a hold of me, I gave them that book. And I said, this is one of the people that I was seeing. And I told them, I was going to this man's actual law firm. I was walking past 2 security guards.
One of the people that was having sex with a 14-year-old girl.
On every other day basis, and going up to this man's office and engaging in sexual activities with him. And he was about 47 years old.
Wow.
That's the only reason why his name is so big in the news report, and it doesn't say anything about Hassan. It mentions that I was sold to a man from Camden, New Jersey, which was Hassan, but they don't have all this information.
So Hassan was in Camden, New Jersey. That's where he's from.
No, I'm not from Camden. I'm from Philly. But
no, is that where Hassan is from?
I believe so. Yes.
It's fair.
Okay.
Yeah.
Y'all gotta keep listening. His wife was involved in everything.
You said that Hassan is basically the girl that you had got hooked up with starting to do the tricking and stuff. That was one of her dates before, and you got connected with him, and which he connected you through your guy pimp.
Well, the guy pimp was basically the guy pimp that I'm mentioning is the original guy that told me that I would have come smoking with him, basically, because he might as well.
Watch who you smoke with and drink with.
Got locked up for trafficking, so they categorized him as a pimp as well, because he was basically going to the dates, making sure I didn't run, making sure that I stayed in line. So yeah, he's serving time right now because they label him as a trafficker. He's not somebody. Hassan wasn't anybody who was physically selling me to people. He was a John. They call him a John, meaning he was a client.
He was a client.
Yeah, he wasn't a major trafficker or anything like that. So that's why his name isn't in the article. It just states that I was sold to him because that was a key point that I remembered. I do remember being sold to Hassan.
Okay, and then you had sexual dealings with Hassan
and his wife at the same exact time.
Wow.
Both of them, yes.
Both of them. Mm-hmm. And you were 14. And did you have only one dealing with them, or was multiple?
Mm-hmm.
It was multiple.
No, I just was dealing with him and his wife on multiple occasions, almost every night except for the night that I went to the hospital. Yeah, almost every night except for the night that I went to the hospital and the day after.
And they were paying you for it?
No, they weren't paying me for it because he had already paid his money for me. Basically, when he paid that girl money,
they paid whatever it cost. If they wanted you for a week, the pimp, tells the price. They paid for the week, and then
he wanted me to be his personal property, meaning that when he paid for me, he was paying for me up until whatever age. Meaning that she named her price. I believe the original price was probably $1,500, and he only gave her $600 and was still supposed to give her more money.
So you were sold as a sex slave.
Right, exactly.
And it was like basically that was your price. Like before that,
I stayed
might
in his house. I cleaned.
But now they selling for $1,500 or so, and that's this day.
Right.
Whatever they want.
Yep.
And that's this day. This is fucking pathetic. This is sick. I cannot believe this man is going on, Lord, and then his wife. I mean, he must have had that wife. He still got the wife. I mean, because they said Lucky is his.
I feel like he don't have the wife because April. In all honesty, April was not cool with the situation. She wasn't cool with him having no girl living in the house, especially when she knew how old I was. I confided in April more than Hassan, so I told her a lot of stuff about April me. And Hassan, like I said, I told Hassan on numerous occasions.
Who is April?
April is his ex-wife.
Got it, ex-wife. So April is the ex-wife. And she said that basically April really wasn't with it. Now, But April, she engaged. You said you was there almost every night. But so April was engaging in them times.
Yeah, no, I lived with her. I had sex with April.
So April was for it then because she was still engaged.
Yeah, she was. I mean, the only reason
she wouldn't have been. She wouldn't have did a motherfucking thing.
Yeah, like in all honesty, the only reason why April was with it is because, like, I keep telling people, like, oh, you doing this for clout. Like I said, Hassan has been living this lifestyle. When I met him, when I went through his iPad, all I saw was pictures of him in pools, him with pictures at V Live, him with pictures with like 50 chicks with good bed shirts on, all shaking their behinds in his face. Like, April was cool with it. She understood what type of lifestyle he lived, and she was fine with that because they're Muslim. So anything he does, it's basically already.
Don't tell me what I'm asking and what I'm not asking. Just let her finish the story.
They basically, so it was already cool with him to be engaging in activities with other females. That was his lifestyle. She didn't have a problem with it, but she did have a problem with me coming and staying in there and him doing stuff with us every night together, knowing that I was that young.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. The fact that you was, 14 years old.
Right.
And then the fact that they knew your age, that they know that she know your age, did he know your age?
Yep. I talked to April. Like I said, April. I was with April more than I was with Hassan. I drove around with April to her mom's house before when her mom was having a cookout, and
that's a mess. That's a mess.
I was telling her that I was going to say something. She was just telling me that wasn't.
She is as guilty as him.
She was just saying she didn't want that type of drama because it wasn't really a situation that she was for. She wasn't really open to the situation. I just felt like I would be exposing her and her family to just opening up a can of worms on her and her family. And I knew that she wasn't really with the situation. I just felt like she was just rocking with Hassan because at the time.
But listen, it ain't. My whole thing is she should never engage at all. But a minor, ain't no excuses. That's somebody just trying to take take themselves out the hot seat. If she wasn't for it, ain't no gun was being held to her head, and none of that shit.
Right.
She was a part of the problem. She could have avoided the problem and said to him, we're not doing this. She's 14. There's other girls that could be, we could buy. There was other girls that was older than you. So the fact that she knew your age and Mr. Goodbeers knew your age, they both was wrong as soon as they engaged to even allow you in their door for any sexual pleasures. Both of them ain't worried about the family and stuff like that. That's just a person that's trying to, take themselves up out the situation. It don't matter if they were.
Yeah, like I said, I feel like the only reason why they had
to tell it all.
Like I said, when I say I was I was basically like a living housemaid for this man. I was cleaning his bathroom, hands and knees, scrubbing the toilets, washing their kids, all types of stuff for them, and of course engaging in sex.
Exactly, it is conspiracy.
But at the end of it.
Wow. And then after, so when was it? When was the wake up? Like, when was the moment when you had got about the situation?
I got out the situation because the girl started texting me through Facebook or whatever. It was saying that Hassan didn't pay her all the money that he was supposed to pay her for me. She was coming back to get me. She was just texting me all these messages through Instagram, through Facebook, saying she knew exactly where I was at. She was on her way up
and
there.
How long ago was this until they came and got you? Whoever it was, noticing.
This was probably like 2, maybe 3 weeks after I left the hospital.
Okay, but the time frame total, how long did you stay at their house?
At Hassan's house?
Yes.
Probably like a month and a half.
Okay, so a month and a half, and after that, the month and a half, you got a message.
Yeah, I was getting messages from the girl, Shantae, saying that she knew where I was at. She was telling me that she was going to come get me. She was just like, oh, what he got in his house, like, I know he got some TVs in there or whatever. She was basically just trying to get her money and as well get me at the same time. And I guess he took the tablet that morning and came back and was like, get your shit. He was like, get your stuff, you gotta go, whatever the case may be. He made up a story and said that him and April were going on the trip, just like out of the blue. He said him and April were going on the trip. He couldn't leave me. He told me he would pay for me a bus ticket to go back home, and he just basically started making me pack my stuff up. And him and April dropped me off at the bus station, and the girl winded up meeting me when I got back to Philly.
Got you back. And then you didn't tell anybody as far as like family and none of that stuff that was down. You just held everything.
Well, I told the police, and when I did file the police report at the hospital, they did go to the girl's house. They did lock her up or whatever. They confiscated every bit of evidence in her house, all her laptops, all her cell phones. They confiscated all the information.
What's her name?
Her name is on the news report as Shantae Fleming.
Shantae Fleming, okay. And then she got locked up.
She got locked up. They confiscated all of her personal belongings, like the laptop, whatever the case may be. And from that point on, they released her, I believe, like the next day. Her and the guy who was pimping me as well. And from that point on, it turned into just an investigation. They had to do the digging. They had to figure out what actually was going on. They had to link all the back page ads to me and make sure it was me before they could build up a case and actually lock her up. And then I went to court and did everything else.
I'll get that report for y'all too. The people that asked about it, I'll pull it up and I'll post it up for y'all so that y'all know where to go. Because I see a lot of people asking where it's at. So they saying after all that, the hospital, these two got locked up, and the reason why for good biz and his situation is because, like you said, he was a John. So like they was locking up the person that was the accomplice, the one that
who was actually trafficking me, not him.
Right, and he was a John as long as everybody else that was the Johns that you had came across with.
Right.
The good biz was just one of those Johns that you had dealing with.
Right. I mean, because like I keep telling people, like everybody keeps talking about this clout situation. Like if I could find, like if I could go on Instagram right now and pinpoint every guy that ever, did something with me at this age, whether they knew how old I was or whether they knew how old or not, like I would still be on their page. I don't care if it was good biz. I don't care if it was the fat boy Smooter out Germantown who was doing. If I could find his page, I'd be right on there exposing him too. I don't care. I don't have no rep as far as I'm concerned.
We know his page too. But the more of the story is you just going one by one, finding all the people that you had dealings with and getting them prosecuted for having sex with you underage. You were being manipulated. You were, really, I can say that your innocence was taken away because you ain't had no say so. You was threatened with being killed and all that stuff like that. You don't know no better. Like, damn, what if this nigga really killed my family? I don't know, but you then went down a pathway that once that day that you smoked that weed and they was passing it to you only, that's when it went down. From there.
Right.
You couldn't get out the house.
It's just like I told people, and even when you look at the news reports, it'll tell you the windows from like the way the house was set up. I kind of technically was in.
But it's second, y'all.
Girl, Jazz, if you want to speak out, go ahead and speak out. He know exactly who I am. That's the crazy part about the situation. He can cover it up and say I'm Megan, whoever Jazz __ Jazz __ as much as you please. If he with him knowing who you are is not going to do anything. Who is Hassan? Hassan is a nobody as far as I'm concerned. He's nothing but a child molester. He's nothing but a pervert. He has nothing to stand for. Like I said, I'm not exposing him because of the fact that I don't want people to mess with him. I'm exposing him for the fact that he's around people's children. He's making beds for people. He's making all this money off of a foundation that he built, and he's doing it. And he's built it around having sex with a 14-year-old child and messing with other underage kids as well.
Expose his egg.
And people are like, "Oh, she's fine, she's fine." I don't have nothing to lie about. It's not even that deep. Like I wouldn't even go.
You had the situation from that situation anyway. You had the medical report.
I was about to say, and
if
even,
y'all want, let me y'all. If y'all want, after this video,
like I've already
I mean,
tried
after
to.
this
I'm
live, we
already
could do a
trying
part
to
2
get
live
medical
because it's
reports
a
on me being at the hospital.
part 2
So
to this
I
where
get
his
them if you
current
want them.
girlfriend speaks out.
Documentation is definitely
So if
held.
y'all want to share, let me know in the
Less
comment
than
section.
6 years ago, I'm in the medical field. EMR has been out since 2008. So you know, it's you was at the hospital way after EMR was invented, so you can easily call medical records and they'll have it digitally. You know, as long as you sign the release of medical records, they can email. But if you didn't, you could still go up there and pick up your discharge summary from the hospital. Because
do I have to go to that specific hospital?
Of course, you gotta go to the hospital. What hospital did you go to?
It was Jesus Christ. It was the Ole Bay Hospital right there in Jersey. I forget the name.
Yeah, whatever hospital was, you know.
If I see it, I'll definitely know.
I mean, but you know, it's not that many hospitals, so it's not hard to figure out which one it was. It's not like there's 1,000 hospitals in Jersey. It's only several.
Right. It was the main hospital in Jersey.
It's Cooper, the hospital in New Jersey. Cooper, and I'm not sure the other one, but the hospital is still medical records, and they will give you your medical record, and that shows proof right there. It wasn't even 10 years ago. So, like I said, it's EMR. EMR been out since 2008. So
whoever Jazz 12 is, like, can you DM me?
They know something about the situation.
She's saying that it happened to her with him when she was 16. She's saying she doesn't want to speak about it because he'll definitely know who she is. And I just feel like at the end of the day, he definitely knows who I am. That's why.
At the end of the day, it's like forget the knowing who.
Yeah.
Like forget if he know who you is, because did he care who you were when he violated you? Did he care who you were? You know.
That's true and all, but some people is terrified. He might know where this girl is.
No, so like that's the point that it messes up when it's like people are afraid of.
Some people are afraid to come forward.
Got people behind your back here. You got her. It's people already starting to come out. So it's like you might as well put your Braves jacket on.
Yeah.
We got your back. He ain't gonna do nothing to you. Speak out. Don't let him take your tongue. This is what you're supposed to speak. Freedom of speech in America. Ain't nobody supposed to take your tongue. You can speak on anything, especially if he violated you. Fuck him. Fuck him. How you giving a fuck about somebody? I wouldn't give a fuck if they had pulled up the feds and locked his ass up.
Yeah, just like what she said. She talked about you can't say that this man is well known in the city. They don't want to be hard.
The city gonna be known that his ass is a rapist.
Make sure y'all like this video.
He's just fucking with underage girls, and he got a whole daughter. The truth
he got 2 daughters, and that's why I'm like, he lied. Like when he got on there, like, oh, I got 1 daughter. You don't got 1 daughter.
He didn't give a fuck about y'all. He knew he was wrong when he engaged in the action. That's it. Like, you engage in the action, so you know the consequences if your ass get caught up. You got caught the fuck up. So the other girl here that had
no
the
fuck
dealings
at
at
all.
16 years old with him.
She's saying she sent you videos.
Afraid to speak up.
She's saying she sent you videos, and they want you to go look at them.
I got so many videos from Mississippi Beats on my DM. It don't make no sense. I already had DM like 8 videos from last week, just the other day. All these sexual videos and shit like that. This man has a sickness, and if you want to save the next girl from having to possibly deal with it at 14, 15, 16, this is your time. And this is time to speak out so people know what it is, because you saving somebody else. That's what it's about. Like, we can't change the past, we can't change what already happened, but we can work from the present, moving to the future.
No, not on YouTube. This like a Philly case. This happened over here in Philly. Everybody know basically over here in Philly and got his ass on social media talking about him. Plenty of girls came out.
Yeah, that's why I was like, oh, you so comfortable telling the story. It's not that I'm like comfortable.
I'm gonna show y'all who they talking about right after this live. Is a known guy over here in Philly. His name is Mr. Goodbeds. He sells and makes beds, but he's really, really known, and he's also known to be around a group of girls all the time. Like, if you see Mr. Goodbeds, you gonna see about 5, 10 girls. They all dressed alike. Like, he do shit like that. He takes them on shopping sprees, but allegedly he's a
it feels like a
child
burden
molester.
is lifted off your chest.
See, you got common sense. I knew my mom liked you for a reason. My mom like, yeah, go ahead, get on her live.
His name is Mr. Goodbeard. If you look him up on Instagram, his name is Mr. Goodbeard. But I'll show y'all once this live ends.
But I'm speaking on these situations like this. He don't give no fucking remorse.
He went live too. I can show y'all his live as well to the response to this if y'all want to see that.
Demonic souls. I just don't. I don't give them no fucking type of leverage.
There's a whole story about him, y'all. Like a whole segment. I could go on and on.
Think that that's cool or acceptable at all. The fact of the matter, if there's anybody in here that had to dealing with this man at aged under 17 and under, y'all need to speak out and get this fucking bitch off the street.
Period.
Dang, she
do not feel sorry for him. Please don't feel sorry for this man. Please. I don't want him to know what I am. No, bitch, you gonna know who the fuck I am, pussy, and I'm gonna see you in court. And you gonna look me in my face for the scars that you left behind. I'm not scared of you. That's how you gotta be. I'm not scared of you. You had me at one point, but I'm grown now. I'm able to speak for myself.
Right. That's why my mom's like, she's like, you're so comfortable saying it, but like I said, I respect my family.
Yeah, I'll definitely show y'all him in a minute.
People are like, why won't you post your face? I'm comfortable.
And I can pull up his lives as well. He thinks some type of joke. He thinks this shit is cute.
It's bigger than just me at this point. And I don't want people to be like, oh, she just doing this for like clout for a while.
He called himself like this so-called wannabe pimp.
That's what we come here for.
He walks around with a whole bunch of girls all day, every day, even at work.
You coming out about your story, that your story is somebody else's story too. Just a different chapter and a different way.
But this is why I put it on YouTube to expose his ass so everybody can see his ass, not just Instagram, Facebook. No, YouTube you can see his ass too, so other YouTubers can speak on his ass.
Forget who's saying that they don't believe it or they don't. Who believe it or not. You know what happened. God knows what happened.
Right.
His little chain, little thing that he got going on is slowly but surely coming to an end. Slowly but surely coming to an end.
Right. Well, I'm about to go ahead and get myself together. Thank you for talking and having some common sense.
I'm going to definitely talk to you in the DM when I completely get off the live and stuff like that. Definitely want to talk to you outside of the live.
Okay.
But we love you. We want you to really take care of yourself. Do not be afraid of nobody. Remember, God got your back. That's why everything's supposed to happen for a reason. God put the power in your mouth and your tongue for you to speak. Everything happens for a reason.
Right.
If God trusting nobody, trusting God. He got you.
Thank you.
You're welcome, honey.
Oh yeah, I should email her
to
his ass out there.
Really, really sad story. And at the end of the day, we could say, well, she, and she wanted to do it, she did it, she could have not had engaged, and she, you don't know what goes through people's minds when they're in those type of situations. She's young, 14, thinking back when you was that age, and somebody threatened to kill your family. You don't know at the end of the day. You don't know what the person is capable of, especially being young and coming out into this world and learning as you go. So at the end of the day, the good part is that she came and told her story. She told her story and she gave other females the green light to let's talk about it. Let's talk about this situation. Let's get it out there and let's get him off the street so that he will not pry on somebody else next. He won't get the next girl. It's done. It's over. Just like R. Kelly. It took
and make sure y'all follow Keeping Up with Philly T on Instagram. This is where I get my information from over here in Philly. Again, make sure y'all follow Keeping Up with Philly T on Instagram.
But see, that's all it takes for somebody to speak.
This is her page.
so that you could get
She's
the
a blogger
footwork
over here in
started
Philly.
and the process rolling on justice. You deserve justice for being violated.
Okay, sis, I'm gonna check it out.
That's just it. I'm gonna see who this is to add them in. I'm gonna add this person in. And like I said, all this is allegations, y'all. Is alleged information to.
And I got a video with some of his girls that he be with, you know, that's part of his little cult or whatever. They're gonna call in as well on his channel and speak about it.
You need to help your case. Make sure you go get it. This is 2020. This happened, she said, 8 years ago? 6 to 8 years ago? EMR was already here, honey. So it's easy. They got your record. You ain't got to worry about, oh my God, they probably lost my chart. Nope, none of that. Nope. It's right there in the electronic system. You can get it.
They left
and that's your first, right there, your paperwork. And then, all the other girls that's going to come behind and stand for justice. Stand for justice, y'all. I had tried to add that other person, but it didn't let you come on in. Let me see here what y'all saying. I want to know why the story different. I'll send you the other line. Okay. Send me whatever y'all want to send me to the DM. Because somebody else said they want to send me videos of Mr. Goodbeds, and I have a lot of those sex videos on people that sent me, y'all.
Again, y'all can look Mr. Goodbeds up your stuff on Instagram.
Something else. I forgot. But y'all can just send it to the DM, and I'm gonna go in there. An article. That's what it was. The article. I'll get the article and I get the.
Y'all can look this case up too, y'all. Like you say in the article. Y'all can Google this case. This is real.
They got booked for sex trafficking. Correct. The ones that basically introduced her to was the girl and somebody else, but the girl was, the one that had introduced her to the shit. What he looks like, because we need to know. Yes, I have Mr. Goodbees already posted on the page, and I'm damn sure enough is going to get him again posted. I had showed the live video saved. I'm going to get it and show y'all. Nobody's getting paid, and your ass about to get blocked. I had a girl come out, like she's coming on everybody's damn platform with her story about her being having sexual dealings with him and his wife at 14 years old. And I don't think that if you have a child, that you want your child having sex with a guy that's 30, 40, 50 at no 14 years old. We had another girl in the live that stated that she was having sex with him at 16. Now, this is people coming out to tell their story on a platform. Nobody's getting paid for stuff that people's using social media.
His name is Hassan, but they call him Goodbeds.
Already used social media as a platform to, as we see, expose the girls that he fucked with. Let me see. Oh, okay. You gotta say the words right, because you saying like you and this, that, third, is because he's the person up on the platform. She said, show us the video. Show us, please go to the DM. Oh, okay. If it's a sex video, I can't show y'all. But if it's something regular, I can show y'all. Okay. Let me go get it. I don't have no good reason to defend him. Oh, I see what that person was saying. Okay. I apologize to that person because I thought you were speaking on E getting paid to expose.
His real name is Hassan. I'm not sure his last name, but on Instagram, his name is Mr. Goodbeds, and that's what he go by because he's known on Instagram, so they call him by his Instagram name, Mr. Goodbeds, GOODBEDS, Mr. Goodbeds. I'm gonna show y'all soon when it's live,
I think her page got reported again,
which it just did, I believe. Yeah, okay, so just give me 1 second, y'all, and I'm gonna pull up. Okay, so what y'all want to see next? Y'all want to see Mr. Hassan video? I'm gonna show y'all him first, and then I'm gonna show y'all the girls coming out. I don't know what to call them. His cults, his group, I don't know. But just give me a second so I can pull up Mr. Goodbeard's page. Okay. All right. Okay. Can y'all see him? That's Mr. Goodbeard's right there with the purple shirt on. Him and his girls that he always with. He take them on trips. They be wearing matching outfits. He y'all, it's a whole bunch. I could go on if y'all interested. I could show y'all all this shit. Like he had the girls fighting. He put them out. It was a mess. They all just went to Atlanta. It was a mess. Like it went down inside that mansion he had rented out. It was a whole fucking fight in there. Like he was throwing them out in the cold in the rain, left them there. He left, came back to Philly. The jet that they was on almost crashed because he ran out of fuel. Y'all, it's a mess. It's a mess. But we could get into it if y'all want to. But let me show y'all another picture of Mr. Goodbeard. This is Mr. Goodbeard. This is the scumbag right here. This is when he took the girls on a trip to Atlanta. They was fighting, y'all. Like when I say, not only like I said, not only was they fighting, he threw them the fuck out. He left them girls in fucking Miami. He's disgusting. He do shit like that. One girl act up, he call another girl. They come. Like he's known in Philly. Like they come, and I don't understand why y'all hear the shit that he get into. So why the fuck is y'all following this man? He look, he like young girls. He like the young girls. He get them money, chains, and do shit like that. It is. It's like some type of cult. He get all these young girls and he take them on trips, but they don't understand. Like he ain't treating y'all good. Y'all think that it's because he went, other shit in return. One of his girls, and he got a wife. He had a whole wife, and his wife knows about the shit that he do, and it's just a mess over here. And this is why everybody's so tuned into this case of the allegations this young girl just came out about, because he's known over here. He's known to be around females all day, every day. So it's like, what the fuck? But let's get back to the tea, y'all. Let's get back. Because I want to show y'all this other video of his ass. Give me 1 second, y'all. Wait, it's another picture of Good Beats. But I'm going to watch the live where the other girl, one of his girls that's in his crew, came out and she's not believing the story of the girl that we just listened to. So here we go to part 2 to the live we just listened to, y'all.
Hey, we back.
I'm going to just go ahead and skip it a little bit.
Is too old for him. His daughter is 29. And he said that's way too old. Wow. That's, it might be 6 years. I might go 6 years under me. They got it.
I want to get the other girl on. Here she go.
I think he just said and tell the truth.
Yeah, and you see how close it was.
This is one of his girls.
Yeah.
Y'all can see she's young.
And this freaking guy is really out here doing the most.
I don't even know how you could fucking see me because he got me blocked.
Oh, he got you blocked from your page that you are now?
Yeah.
He must have unblocked it.
Yeah, somebody probably fucking sent it to him so he can unblock it, but they really be.
Oh, no, got you blocked from his page. Remember, he can see you because he's on the fake page.
My bad,
He
y'all.
said he said he was on his page.
Oh, he ain't on his page in here because I don't see him in my door. I can see you on my at my live.
I got it, sis. You just came through. I see you.
I can't see no comments.
Yeah, the wives do need to be locked up, so they all need to be fucking in jail, even his son.
And he's saying anything else?
No, he probably sleeps.
He's gonna be writing her on his live. He's gonna see her on his live, and he's gonna be texting her, threatening her.
Mr. Gibby and they sleep. Block him from your life. Now, are you still going to be talking to Mr. Goodbeards?
I don't know.
Yes.
I want to know the
that
truth.
means yes.
Now, this is my question. Are they going with this guy willingly?
I haven't talked to him.
Yes, they're going with him willingly.
Girl, you just
But no, the ones that are with him now, they're not underage. They are younger than him, but they're not underage. They're like 18, 19.
No, like
even though he's like 50 something.
The Monday, I dropped off all his stuff to him and stuff, and then he was on live.
You had his clothes and stuff at your house?
It was like in the suitcase and stuff. Like
no, I never heard of him.
I flew back with some of his stuff, and he flew back with some of his. So I just dropped it off to him at his house. And that Monday he had went live, and I've been on a live, and somebody sent him the live, and he started going to fuck in on me. Like I'm like I can't keep being embarrassed.
You say you
leave his ass alone, then, girl. You see the type of shit he get into.
Mr. Goodbands ain't for you, honey. Just leave him alone. I know you said love and all that stuff like that. Girl, he be needing Viagra soon. He'll be changing the pens. Move on. There's some guys your age, or if you like older guys, it's something that's 30-something. He has too many of them.
Wow.
She's lost. She don't know what to do because she's stuck in between love. That's where she's at, love.
Fuck love. You hear the allegations against this fucking man?
He's a good manipulator. So he just pulled one of his tactics on her just down in a text message. He's good with that.
You can't manipulate me no more.
Have you had any situations with any of the girls? Like, did y'all have any disagreements? Any girls that you cool with out there quick or no?
Every time one of them link with me, they like me.
Okay, for all the girls, you cool with all the girls.
I never met Gels. I never met Jazz. Them bitches I knew.
That's
Gels
the other girl.
Shit about me and my
That's
kids.
a part of his cult.
So I knew you
who Gels?
Throat Boot.
Oh, okay, Throat Boot. I know that is. Okay.
She was talking shit about me and my daughters. For whatever reason. She brought my daughters in for no reason.
I'm about to roll up while we watch this show.
I mean, I don't really... Like, I never really was like, oh, buddy with them. Like, I just... Everybody that he, like, bring around each other, they just be cordial when they with him. So it's never no beef until, like, you hop on the gram and you see a bitch talking shit about you or throwing shade or something like that.
So how y'all feeling?
Okay, I'm gonna check that out.
What's your name? Here?
Sin.
Mm-hmm. Sin. So how y'all feeling about Sin?
They say I like this video.
She's 21. She started messing with good kids around 20. So she was of age. She said that she been liked him back when she was 16 years old. But, at that time, it was just is what it is. Now, she done went to Miami. They didn't have sex. Cordial type, turn up type situation. She would pay for her flight to get there and back. Or whatever. And that's pretty much it.
Oh, thank you,
feels
DJ
like
Curtis.
the story seems a little off.
Yeah,
based off of the other girl's situation.
Thank you.
Because she had her feelings with him. He never put that with her. Again, they didn't rape. He didn't rape them. It was statutory rape because of the age.
Okay.
What's about AIDS accusations? Oh gosh. Somebody said the AIDS accusations.
I heard that.
You did?
He said, "Why I can't let him go in peace?" Yeah, people been saying that. Like, people just be randomly,
thank you,
he got AIDS. Oh, he got AIDS. Hope y'all don't catch nothing.
Because he dealing with all those different females. That's probably why they was like, this nigga got AIDS.
Yeah, but I got tested. I got tested.
Biden 253, Trump 213. Yes, I'm sorry to cut you off on that. I just can't wait. I have to stop looking at this shit. I'm ready for the finale, the finals.
Hassan, you didn't do nothing to me. I'm not on here bashing you or talking shit about you.
Girl,
what he said now? What he said now?
Well, I can't let him go in peace.
On your law. Don't know what love is.
Let me see what page could be. Let me see what page could be going on.
And what did I really do to him but help me? You just chasing clout like the rest of me.
Now he's one.
I'm not chasing no clout.
Stuff. That fucking give or take shit. Stop it, good biz, with your fucking manipulation. Stop.
I'm not chasing clout. What the fuck is clout doing for me?
Boy, you've been chasing clout since clout been chased. Stop it.
Ever since we got together, I
don't put that shit on her. Why you didn't do it to the girls that was on here talking and stuff? One being the one that's pinned. Why you didn't say that to her? The one that came out about the accusations. Why you didn't say it to the other girl, Jazz? That came out with a video with you and your wife in it. Why you don't want to handle the actual sources? You want to throw all that built up inner anger inside on the one that's really that you know that you can get away with and talk your shit. Stop it. Leave her the fuck alone. Don't ever respond to him. Because he's using your kindness for weakness right now. And there's men that know they can use the first female's kindness for weakness because he know that he can get over on you with that shit.
Yeah, don't
ever feed into him, girl. Don't. He got other girls that he needs to be taking that anger, taking that energy and utilizing it for them. You ain't had nothing to do with this situation. He know who this belongs to. This lie belongs to.
I'm chasing clout off of accusation. Like,
girl, you ain't chasing no. I'm sick of the clout word being used on social media when that's what social media is for. How else you get the followers? Clout. Now, next. She ain't got no platform that she need clout from. Next.
You talking about what did he do for me, but help me and my kids, like, a lot.
Well, all that stuff that he did. Nigga, if you did it from the kindness of your heart,
no, I mean, like the shit that he did to me.
What?
That's what he basically trying to say. Like, a lot. Like,
you said he did the stuff that he did for you?
Did to me. Like, I told you I was in love, so I was hurt. Like, I ain't going out sad about it, though.
Girl, it ain't the end of the world. You 21.
Yeah, it's not.
Your life is just
They gonna try to say I'm going to go out sad about it.
Next.
You're crazy as hell.
There's nothing to unpin. It's there. She was talking about. Read that. That's what people read. Her face is here. Shit. Hold up. What's that?
Man, I can't see comment.
Oh, you can't. Look, hop off the live and hop back on. Hop
and add myself back on?
Yeah, and then you'll be able to see it.
I remember DJ
okay.
Kid. Mm-hmm. Yeah, yep.
Oh, it's hot, y'all. Mr. Good
Yep, I remember
now, because your name ain't in the Good Biz in my fucking book.
When I first made my channel.
Because, nigga, you woke up on the wrong side of the bed fucking with E and these girls.
My phone do this
the allegations that's coming out against you. What's up? Why you can't talk about it? And, you know, it's already on the social media side. You've been on social media heavy. They said that's what the girl said. There's allegations out against you, player. From the Himalayas. It's allegations out against you, player. I don't know if you want to be called Big Worm, Pinky, Money Mike, or Elroy. Whatever it is, You need to come on up here on Keeping Up with Philly T, and let's talk about it. Like all those things. Let's come on. Let's talk. Let's talk. Good bids. Allegations. Oh, where we at right now with the election? Let's see. Okay, Arizona right now, Biden is taking the lead. Okay, Democrats is 40. That was Senate. Georgia 49%, 50. Okay, come on, let's get it. All right, I'm done looking at that because we got time. All right, who is about to come in? She talking to them now. Hold on, Sleaze. I'm going to add you right in. Let me just see if this one.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yes, he needs to come on out.
So sorry to hear that.
I'm going to be talking to them girls in the DM. Remember, it was an article link, but the situation with him had to go to jail from, well, not him, but the people that the girl had came out that I got pinned. They got her all involved in a sex chain. They got locked up as an article. So we're going to get that out there. Mr. Goodbiz was one of her Johns, one of the guys that paid her pimp so that they can have her for a month.
Thank you.
So Goodbiz paid $1,500, and he didn't pay the whole $1,500 because that's how much they priced the girl at 14. Paid that amount so that they can have the 14-year-old girl for a month. Well, she stayed for a month and like a week. It went left when she had to go to the hospital because she was having sex constantly. Her insides ripped. So then she had to get stitches. I took her over. She was in Jersey. Goodbiz lived in Camden at the time, over there in Jersey, whatever. They took her to the hospital and had to come up with a lie, a story, so that, of course, nobody won't get in trouble and locked up. Who takes her to the hospital? The wife. The wife takes her, and she acts as if the aunt was the wife was her aunt. So with that being said, she comes
Y'all,
back.
it's also another case I wanted to talk about as well, about this girl who's from Philly who's also
day
live with her,
said that,
scared for her life because her baby father would not leave her alone, keep threatening her.
To the bus station,
Every time he see her, he's hitting her, he's breaking into her house, all types of shit. We can get into that as well. But if we get into that, I'm gonna have to take a little break, get off, maybe come back in an hour. If y'all want that, let me know.
After a month and like a week. The wife's name is April, and I have a video with April, Goodbiz, and a 16-year-old girl that they had dealings with. She's riding him like this way, like this, and he's laid back.
Period.
Her face is facing towards this way, well, not towards him. When she stood up and shook her ass after she was fucking him without a condom, his wife slid on through the middle of her legs as she's standing up and started sucking her husband's dick.
All right.
From the juices
I'm gonna drop it in like an hour. We're gonna take our break after this, and I'm gonna come back later on the night, maybe like
and she goes straight in for the kill and starts sucking.
Well, we could come back maybe like 7. All right, y'all. We're gonna do that. We're gonna once this ends, we're gonna come back at 7, and I'm gonna show y'all that other live with this young girl who's being threatened, house being broken into every single damn day while she's at work by her baby father, threatening her, leaving messages. We can talk about that after this.
And Goodbiz, I know you sitting here, you heard everything that I just said, and that was out the mouths of your victims.
Really sick.
Your victims. Not me, because I wasn't there, because he surely wouldn't have been there.
They sure won't. And that's what the girl who's being abused by her baby father said. She done got
what do you have to say about this, Goodbiz?
What's that? Restraining orders out on him, everything. Police won't do shit.
Respectfully, let's chat. Yeah, I can pin it. Let's chat respectfully. if you feel like your back is against the wall, because now all that stuff is coming towards you, and I know some people they get stuck. They back against the wall. I know some of my words can be pushy. I know.
Not they always do.
I can take it easy on you. So you could just come on up here, clear your side if you got to, if it is true or not, based off of what they're saying. There's allegations, as I put allegations, allegedly, alleged, whatever. All that means is that it could have been true or it could have not been true. That's why I put allegedly, so that you know that when I posted on my platform, I did not deem you as it. I put allegations based off of what was said from two different people. Now we could get your side and that'd be saved and you cleared your side. I don't know what's going to happen on the back end, whereas though these girls is going to the authorities. So maybe you need to start seeking an attorney. Shaka Johnson got too many cases right now, so I don't think he'll be one on the case.
I'm gonna look him up when we get off.
Top Dog, I don't think he handled these type cases. Seek an attorney. I'm gonna try to add you again.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't really line up with the facts in our experience in the state where we actually have,
I'm gonna see if I can add you again. You see the request coming? Because I've been trying to add you, girl, for the past hour or so. Then I can't get you in. Top Dog, dude. Oh, okay. You know what? I did see something on Top Dog page just recently in regards to some type of case, something like rape or something. You know what? But Top Dog might be busy. I don't know if he's gonna take Top Dog Shock. They busy. Yeah.
I'm gonna look
and
at
I
it
don't
too.
know Brian Spirit. That's the accident lawyer. Let me see. Did y'all get a free bid out of the deal? Nope.
Yep.
Shock got too many cases. Girl, you did. Damn, I didn't fuck with it. That's why I saved it on the page, so it's cool. I saved it. Said they lying because he cut them off. Wow. But I better say, Top Dog is the guy, the white guy that goes around and do a lot of cases for the city of Philadelphia, car accidents.
I'm gonna look up all these people talking about.
He gets a lot of cases.
I'm gonna look that up as well.
White guy, Top Dog.
Because we need to expose these predators.
I don't think about them. I mean, like I said, they came out, two girls, two different situations, stories based off of good bids. Allegedly, he didn't forcefully rape them or nothing. They didn't say he forcefully raped them or none of that. It was statutory because they were under the age of 16 for real, because they was under 16. I mean, 16 under. They was under 17.
Yeah, they already arrested the lawyer and a couple of other people. The girl who drugged her with the weed, they arrested her and her boyfriend because they're the one who actually, got her into a sex trafficking by drugging her with weed. Yes, they are arrested. The article, y'all can look this up. Is the article about this?
Mr. Good is going to be singing "I Don't See Nothing Wrong with."
The lawyer was the guy that she said gave her the book.
You know,
and when she finally came out and told the police what happened, she gave the police the book, and that's how they was able to identify the lawyer and go to his firm and arrest him.
Baby,
she would go to this man's law firm and have sex with him in his office at the age of 14.
253 Biden and 214 Trump.
Every other day, she said she would go there, and he would let her know how he enjoyed young girls and all this other shit. It's sick.
Yes, it looks like Biden is winning. Y'all want to duck. When I tell y'all better duck and love. Because if Trump lose this election, the city, listen, they better fuck shit up. Let Trump lose this election. I'm scared.
The more you know, the more it turns out. So true.
Now, you know they play with us in America. They get on my nerves. Because they just look. Now, look.
Receives balance are not due till a week from
They playing with us, right? Now y'all know
Okay,
they
she's talking about the
always
election. We don't want that right now. Because we already know who won. Okay, so here goes somebody. Okay, we got good beds, people.
to the situation, you think you about to be the fuck lit, bitch. You about to get, oh my God, bitch, you lit.
Like the man is bit like he done had the red carpet out for us.
Girl, you think you about to be lit? But
y'all up here doing the waves and shit on the jet. Girl, this pussy talk. This pussy
girl,
English.
yes.
Yeah.
You know the jet had to go. So, so I said, I don't know if I want to keep washing my hair and stuff, because you know you got to bring shampoo and conditioner on a flight, and that's heavier on your bed. You can't bring down the carry. It's a lot. Like,
bad enough. He ran out of fuel.
It's a lot. So, you know, we already ran out of fuel. We had too much clothes. I was
they had ran out right.
Yeah, I'm not even trying to bring extra toothpaste.
That's what I'm about to do right now.
Literally, we talking about that. So she was like, no, you can use this unit. It's basically brand new. I got a brand new one that's bleach blonde. She said that I want to wear. I never wear blonde hair before, but I'm going to try it for the trip. She said, you can have it. So I said, oh, but no, because I don't, like, Good Biz was going to take me to a hair salon to get my unit and get it put in.
Oh, he was going to take you to the hair salon.
Yeah, so, but we ran out of time because I was going to the mall, and then I got my glasses, like I told you.
Mm-hmm.
So
did you get the Gucci's?
Yeah, I got
exactly. She's telling what happened while they was at the mansion with Mr. Goodbed. They got into a fight, y'all. I'm telling y'all, it was a mess. It was all over Philly block.
Yeah,
he threw them out in the rain. All the girls, they started fighting one another.
Yeah. Oh Lord Jesus, it's the fire. I got bronchitis. Yeah, I left that stuff. But yeah, so it was a lot. Like when it came to that, and so then basically what Good Biz did. It's the comments for me.
You know about the comments.
Wow.
It is the comments for me. Stop. I get too high. I will lose my train of thought. Okay, what part of the story was I? I lost it.
So,
after
you was at the Gucci slides, you was getting your hair done.
You know what you see this shit that happen.
Yeah, so I was like,
girl, you don't have to stop calling me right now.
So I was like, no, it's cool because I don't know how to braid, so I can't put it in because Jazz is going to braid her hair to put it in. Yeah. So it's just like, it's already getting nighttime. It's going to be no time for Jazz to do yours and do mine. Mm-hmm. So she was like, it's cool. I'm going to do it for you. It's nothing to put a couple braids in your hair. So I'm like, cool, because we friends. Like, you know what I mean? She said she going to sew it up, decide to use it. I'm thinking it's cool. Bitches is on Twitter right now saying, yo, only use the unit once, 260, selling their unit. Used.
These girls are crazy. They fighting over unit wigs.
Because a quote unquote friend said that I could use or have her unit, which her nigga is a rich nigga. Why would she give a fuck? I'm thinking it's nothing to her. She like, yeah, you can add it to her, bitch. She got brand new everything.
Who you talking about, Lucky?
Yeah, and that's how she is.
Lucky is Mr. Goodbed's main girl. She's the main girl. She gets whatever.
Lucky gave that to her.
Oh, wow.
Like,
Lucky is the top girl.
He used to buy her so much stuff, Benny Peru and all, that he just would give it to other people. Like, it wasn't nothing. Or she would give it away. Like, she would just be like,
I'll be back. I'm going to go finish cooking my dinner. Y'all go ahead and watch
She don't care. Like, none of that shit she bought. The same time Lucky was living in the basement, I be telling this to everybody. I don't give a fuck. The same time Lucky was living in the basement,
he posted that, and that was crazy. He showed how she used to live. That was like,
and I kept it up.
They talking about something. He took her out of that situation.
Exactly. And I kept it real with him, and I tell it to anybody that he tells that story to when I'm around. I said, the same time Lucky was living out that basement, I was living out my car. And I said,
oh, wow.
Yeah, and I said, and I watched Lucky's life change in 4 months. And I sat here like, dang, like, God, I'm next. Like, where's my ticket? Where do I get my ticket at? Like, I'm trying to get in line. Like, how do people just walk into blessings like this? Like, this is crazy. Somebody just bought her a whole new wardrobe. This girl wearing Yeezys and Chanel now. And at the same time, we was both homeless. Like, what is going on? Like, I'm in line. Like, it got to be my time. So when this moment happened, it didn't feel as though she was going to be jealous of me because it felt like, yo, bitch, we know what the fuck it is. We know what's up. Like, and we would talk on the sideline and be like, yo, bitch, we lit. And so for this to happen and get in between us, it just was so confusing to me because it felt like we both was playing the game and playing it perfectly. So I didn't understand, like, where it started going. I mean, I understand now. It was Good Beds. He was getting in between and saying that we was saying shit that we wasn't saying and starting beef that wasn't there. So it would make it awkward. Like, when we around, we just both not talking to each other and shit. And none of the girls is talking. It's just quiet in the room. We don't know why it's quiet and shit. It's annoying. Whole time, he was being messy.
He was.
Yeah, so it just would be a lot, and he was being messy because he was calling himself.
Because he's really the female of the squad, really.
And, yeah, exactly. And he was calling himself getting back at Lucky, trying to treat me super good because he trying to make Lucky feel bad.
Of course, he's trying to make her mad because she cheated, so he got to get back at her. And
right.
And instead of it being out of her face, he want to put it in her face because it's like, oh, I'm going to get you, but get you right where I can see you.
And it's fucked up that I was used as the pawn, but it's fine because I'm grown. Like we say, I'm 24 years old, so it happens. At the same time, I'm young, but at the same time, I'm grown.
Exactly.
So it happens, and I took it on.
Because that stuff just like it go like this and then snap and go away. Like that's how he is. Just especially see y'all got down to the trip and what he left y'all straight.
Yep, and they think this is life to go. Love and hip hop type shit. This is shit these young girls live for.
That's the thing. He would have never left me out because I know how to play the game. Like I said.
But he already let you out, so the game couldn't have been played right because he let you out.
No, but that's the thing. I could still be in right now. I'm out because I chose to be out because
I know that, but I'm just saying outside the door when he put y'all outside that door.
No, but even when he did that, he brought me in the room and said, "Baby, stay, leave them bitches." And I'm like, "No, I gotta prove a point right now." Okay, you left
because you was with them. That's like
I said I gotta prove a point right now. Like, yeah,
right. But even still, my point of it all is that you can be in their position. Whether he told you, "Baby, I want you to stay," because you only 1 month in, so you one of those new to him. Right. You wasn't in months. You didn't have time. After months, you can be that girl where he says he found the new girl, and then that new girl, he's telling her to telling her like, "Yo, I need this bitch to get out. I don't want to fuck with her."
And that's what I had said.
The next one gone, and that could be less than a year. That's why you gotta get your own shit.
Yeah, that's what I put on my story. I said
the man is always like pleasure,
Yeah, the main thing that made me get out the situation, I put this on my story earlier, is that if you treat your main bitch like that, if I'm watching you treat your main bitch and do your main bitch like that and tell everybody her business on live with 30,000 people that follow you, you posted that too. And then he was on there with Philly Scooper and all this and that. If you're doing it to your main bitch, you're going to do it to me. Yeah, you're going to do it to me. Yeah. If you ain't already doing it.
Make sure I like this video.
The fuck? And I'm just mad because
hit people.
Yeah, I'm just mad because people don't know the situation. They haven't been in it, and they want to, get their 2 cents.
Exactly.
They've never walked a mile in this shit a day in their fucking life.
Exactly.
Like, at all.
Walked a mile in what? Like,
yep. This reminds me of that too. Yep.
Yep. No, this is in your shoes.
No, to be one of the girls. You don't know.
Nobody wants to be one of those type of girls. He's not giving nothing other than a girl can get on her own. Exactly. He's giving a headache with that shit. It's not like he's giving a Birkin, he's giving Gucci, Chanel, all these things, a trip to fucking Dubai, and you're having fun without bullshit and messiness in the picture. He's giving you a headache with that shit. It's like, I don't even want this shit if it gotta come with this. Exactly. I'm supposed to be happy enjoying these things with you, and I can't. You know what I mean? Exactly. And then there's gonna be other girls. There's other girls in the picture. So it's females. It's catty. It's hormones. You know, jealousy is gonna come into play because one is getting more attention than the next. It's a lot.
Right.
It's too much to go, and he really can't afford y'all. Really.
These bitches in here talking about
he had to spend $500 with you and other girl that you had to drop her off to get the whole money spent.
Exactly.
Other than that,
and quote unquote, according to him. Yeah, and according to his live, according to his news, I stole from him. So I stole that $500. I ain't still shit.
He gave you that shit.
Exactly.
Then you want to change it up. No. See how the Indian giving shit?
Exactly.
Like, no. Yeah, it's like, what you supposed to do is boss up on the nigga, get your bag, and then show him his face like, I don't need you. That's the intimidation that you put on the nigga back. He's going to feel whole violent.
That man was goofy.
And his ass crack at that point.
Exactly. And
all y'all need to boss up on him. So then it's like, oh, I call the shots. Not even you calling the shots all the time. I can speak and say things that I really want to say for myself because, see, when you're dependent upon the guy, you can't really say the things that you want because then you might cause yourself to get on out the car.
Yeah.
You got to go by everything he say and do. But when you're in the back end and you got all your shit together, he can't talk to that girl how he talked to the one that needs him.
That's why them girls left in New York. They left him right by himself. Them bitches left. They had that money. They did. They got an Uber's home. One of the girls went back to Baltimore.
Well, that's just a ride. But at the end of the day, I'm just saying, depending on him 100%.
Just imagine if somebody put you the fuck on the train to go home after they ask you and drive you or fly you somewhere else.
Never.
No, you're gonna fly me the fuck back home. I got the picket sign outside. You got me fucked up with the pitchfork. You got me all the way fucked up. You're taking me home. I don't know how them bitches do it. That's why I had to
get. You're flying me back home. You don't have to.
That's what I said.
First class, but get me the fuck back home.
Hell yeah. You got me fucked up.
That's all. And the way he put you on the rain.
It's fucked up.
It's fucked up. Y'all could have cut COVID-19 out that bitch.
COVID, exactly. I was shaking in my boots. Like I told you, I had an asthma attack.
Well, I know you like.
Oh, but then
these girls is crazy.
Yeah, so then the story ever continues because then once the girls left and stuff, we went on to the yacht and stuff, and then Glizzy came. That's why you gotta let Glizzy back onto the live, because that's when Glizzy came. She flew herself out.
I'm gonna let her back.
Yeah, she flew herself out.
She said she flew herself out and back.
No, she didn't fly herself back. He paid for her to go back.
Didn't. Oh well, I'm about to say well.
Oh no, you right. I think you're right.
Yeah, I'm about to say well, and then also she wasn't fucking him. Like it wasn't like she only came to be a part of the fun, like she said.
Well,
it wasn't like
Glizzy is like. Yeah, Glizzy and him, they was like really real life and love too. Like that was before that Lucky stuff.
Yeah, she told me. And then he met Lucky, and then that's how they went. But you see, that's the example right there. It's like he was all go lucky, happy in love with her. Then Lucky came, he and go lucky in love with her and left her alone. You know,
that's very true.
And then now Lucky, then you came along and he tried to only using you as.
And that's why I don't understand why. I don't understand why every female is not thinking like you. I don't understand why they in the comments being a hater and not looking at it like you, because it seems very simple to me. Like it seems like common sense. Don't that seem like exactly what's happening? Why do the females be made out to be the bad guys when it's not us? It's him.
It's the nigga. I always put the nigga.
What
because
the fuck?
Men do shit like he's a great fucking
manipulator. He's a puppet.
He's a manipulator. Like so, I know how to go with those type of men. Using each, it goes like that. It even go with some of these females. You know what I mean? It's like they'll be happy in love, and then next thing you know, your nigga is texting and calling somebody else, sneaking in his phone, finding out shit.
Exactly.
And then he leaves you finally, and then he with that bitch.
Exactly. And you done prepped him to be the perfect man for her.
You know what I mean? Yeah. It's like they go from female to female. And then use and throw it in their face. That's what throwing in their face.
That's why a lot of girls be saying the best revenge is to let her have them, because literally it be like that.
Yeah, because you're not even really with him. It's like he comes with a headache. It is like niggas out here younger than good bids, good age, or a little older but not old, and getting at a fucking bag.
Exactly.
It's like good bids. You're not that old, like you're not just that nigga out here.
And that's the thing that be mind-boggling.
He Viagra soon.
Exactly. And good biz, he didn't find me in my car because I wasn't in my fucking car when he met me. The fuck, that's the thing about me. Like, I could have literally. It's a million. Like she just said,
well, bitch, get off my line. I don't care what I'm pissed off. Hop off.
It's a million good biz out here, like she just said. So don't you think a bad bitch like me could have been in a condo, taken care of downtown somewhere? I want to get my own shit.
Lucky alone.
Yeah, I want to get my own
shit.
Ain't
going nowhere. Like that's the point. It's like he only using her to get Lucky mad because Lucky cheated on him.
Exactly. Y'all gotta keep up. Like
she's reaping the benefits and all that, but let Lucky wake up today tomorrow and say, "I'm done with you." He's gonna be crying on bending knees, begging call for that girl.
Yeah. No, that's the thing. I could post up screenshots right now. That man have a bipolar disorder. He'll curse you the fuck out.
I believe it.
Call you bitches and all this. Then he'll tell you, "Baby, come lay with me 7 a.m. in the morning." Like that man is weird. He's a weirdie.
And like that when he put y'all the fuck out there in the rain, that's a bipolar action.
Girl, and then when he's mad at you, he don't even let you come get your stuff from his apartment. He sends it down to the concierge to the front desk. Talking about you could come get your stuff. I'll be hollering.
Wow.
First time he had me really sick. I was about to Twin Towers his whole building. I was not playing that building. But then that's when I said, you know what? This man do this shit for clout. I ain't gonna say where you live at just now because I told him I'm gonna hold that.
Like what area is he from?
Downtown.
Oh, downtown.
Yeah, he downtown.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, I told him I was gonna hold the address.
Retirement something money and his P-way.
Yeah, definitely that. I don't know. Somebody told me. I don't know what they told me. Let Glizzy on here because Glizzy know a lot.
Yeah, I'm gonna let her back here. She was on here too. I can let her right back on here.
Okay. Yeah. She said something, but yeah.
Mr. Dot Good Bids. That's at the end, y'all. Mr. Dot Good Bids.
But his page is private. Y'all shouldn't even follow him. He's a fucking weirdie.
Let me add her in here. I'm gonna add her.
I'm gonna stay in here.
Okay. This Mr. Good Bids. I'm about to add her. Let's get Sin back in here. He's only using, what's her name? Megan, the one that was in here, as the down situation because he's trying to make Lucky mad. But he wasn't doing worse. He wanted to put it in front of her face because she cheated but did it away from her. But he was like, his get back was like, I'm gonna do it in front of your face because I know you need me at the end of the day, and I can do what I want.
Wait, so why y'all wanting me back on here again to tell about Miami?
She wants you to come on here and tell about Miami. She said you know a little bit more than she did. And that's because you off the, you're not really in the middle of it, like in the what's going on.
Well, first of all, I flew to Miami on my own coin. Yes, I did.
Yes, you did.
I keep saying it, but I get up and take trips. If I feel like I want to go to Miami, I can do that. I always do.
Go to Miami.
Like that wasn't my first trip. I've been to 5 cities the whole summer. That's cool. I got kids.
Right.
So right. I flew down there. I got there like 12. I wake up. Now everybody's saying I snuck and got my hair done. I flew down there. I kept asking to get back on. Yeah, I did ask to get back on, but y'all was coming.
Don't worry about it. Just go, girl. I be ignoring sometimes. Just go ahead.
So yeah, I woke up. My hair, I flew down there. My hair was a mess. I had a ponytail in, but I got nigga hair, so my shit sweated out by the time I got there. So I wake up like, yeah, I need my hair done.
Mm-hmm.
So he like, shit, you can get her motherfucking hair done too. So I'm like, all right, bet. So I find somebody on the gram. They give us the price. He never. When it came to me, it was never, oh, how much? Oh no, you can't get this. Never. If I wanted to
came with your own bag, he gonna do it for you because you got your money, your own money.
I was always
females that got their own money, men do it for. Yeah. He gonna do it for you.
It was this wig $500 here. You got it. Like I got anything I want from him.
Because you get your own bag.
So by me, them talking about.
I did, sis.
I snuck and got my
hair
done.
I feel like the people he left with, they white women and her 17-year-old son.
I be telling people like,
so you got
I believe they got something to do with
it.
Or what happened to him?
Hassan did.
I mean, that's what I meant. Hassan paid for you and a girl to get your hair done. He paid for you.
Yes.
He paid for you and Megan.
The wig. Yeah.
Okay.
The wig is on my.
We about to get off here though, so we can get ready to come back on 9:30 to bring the other case
I just took the wig
that I want to show y'all where the young lady goes live about her baby father and stalking her.
This one of many wigs that he brought me. I think he brought me this one. I got another curly one. But anyway,
let me see it. I didn't see it. Let me see it.
It's a mess. I got a picture on my page and it's just a little curly.
Oh, okay. But wait,
so we found somebody quick. We found somebody quick out Miami to do our hair. He never like cared about the price. Like when I be getting shit from him, I be telling people like I don't give a fuck about the price because he gonna pay.
Right,
he gonna be a gigolo.
Right. Yeah. That was me. I don't know about anybody else, but the price it was like $760. He just straight gave it to me. Like we got an Uber to get our hair done and everything. The wig wasn't $25. But it came up to like $810 or something like that. He gave me the money to get our hair done. I went live and all that.
Right.
So
and then you get blocked.
Like people say that.
And I'm gonna say your name, Kirkwood Pearl. I'm blocking. That's it. Now you watching somewhere else. Bye. Go ahead, continue.
Yeah, our wigs.
Whoever next bitch you get blocked.
Lying about what? I never had to lie. You can ask him. But then what did we do that?
So what else happened on this trip? I didn't hear nothing like what happened with that fight what happened with?
Oh, we don't know what happened with the fight. We woke up.
Oh, you left.
Jill's page. It wasn't like they wasn't with us. They really got their own Airbnb and everything. I flew them after like all the girls got kicked out and stuff like that. I don't got them up for nothing. Period. But like he like, oh shit, the girls was just fighting. People sending me shit and stuff like that. So after we got our hair done, we went to the mall. Guess he didn't see anything. I don't know. We went to the mall and then we were supposed to go out to eat, but we just had got dressed to go to Uncut. So we went to Uncut that day. And Uncut, it was like all these people surrounded him.
Yes, I gotta get her Instagram name.
All types of shit.
Must I get off
like
here?
He was celebrity.
Yeah, like he was a celebrity because of the trip.
Right.
But like I said, he's a clout chaser. That's what he liked. Like, so he enjoyed it.
He liked that.
I ain't gonna lie. My views was at like 3,000. I never had that many views before. People was commenting in on my shit. Like, I'm like, yeah, that's what's up. Like, and then I told you I was in love, so I'm back with the person that I was in love with. But maybe we didn't get shit at that mall. Not at that mall that day. The second day.
Y'all got stuff on the mall?
On Sunday, we went to the regular mall. He was shopping for my friend. I'm not gonna say her name because she don't like
one of the girls on the trip. Right. One of the girls.
No, not one of the girls on the trip. Well, she became my friend. She became my friend because she was really cool and all that. Mm-hmm. So we were shopping for her because it was her birthday and it was something that she didn't like. So he got an attitude. Every time somebody don't like something or somebody do something, they're ungrateful. Everybody's ungrateful. Everybody's a bitch. Nobody appreciates shit because we never had shit. And we don't see when a real man is around and stuff like that.
Man, fuck all that.
I just read that comment and I really, honestly, like, it's just some stuff that I want to say, but I really can't say it because it's...
Who is that?
I don't know, but it's just a lot of shit that I want to say, but I feel like it's going to turn into something.
Girl, you still talking to him though?
Oh, why? For what reason?
Like relationship wise between me and other people, not good biz. I don't care about like nothing that he got to do.
You talking about the girl?
Yeah.
Well,
I'm gonna tell you in the DM.
Fuck it.
Huh?
I said if y'all don't associate with each other, not like that.
No, we do.
Oh, well, then leave it be then. I mean,
yeah, I'll tell you like a friend or something, but I just it's just too much. How you putting your friend on fuck niggas? I put my friend on Hassan because like that's the type of relationship me and her had. Like
we about to end this live, y'all. If y'all want to see the rest of
I'm
this,
not saying her name.
I'll post it on my channel.
But that's the type of relationship that me and her had.
But we about to end this live right here.
Right.
And we gonna come back live 9:30 tonight. 9 o'clock, 9:30 tonight. And I'm sure the other kids.
The same nigga.
Yeah, it kind of was like that, but he was
we've been on here for about 2 hours.
He's my friend through, so he started fucking with her. Yeah.
Right.
All y'all are
getting benefits differently from him.
No, I let my phone be charged.
But y'all was,
and
she
get
was
ready
getting
for
a bag.
this other case for tonight. See, look, told y'all my phone was about to die.
She was getting a bag. He was getting a bag. She was getting stuff. He was getting stuff. They both was fucking him.
Yeah, he both like he was fucking with us. So I ain't hiding nothing, y'all. You gonna tell? She gonna charge people. Hey, that's gonna be her information.
I don't know. You like somebody in the comments. I don't know what something it is.
It is just like a lot of weird fishy shit that be going on. I'm not hiding shit. It's nothing to hide about.
I
probably would do it. That's how they get close friends.
Hey, he tell y'all he tell y'all like everything.
Just come back. But what time is it?
It wasn't like
because
it was like a trick situation, really. Yeah, these get you. Yeah, I got a good bed. I'm in my good bed now.
Yeah, he's pretty much a sugar daddy.
Mhm.
Sugar daddy.
But he wouldn't like to hear that. Like he'll get mad or want to cut me off, shit like that. But he was my nigga though. I told you I was in love. Like it was really a trick situation going wrong, for real, for real.
It turned to a trick that you liked.
Hurt.
Yeah.
Right.
And that's how I got hurt.
Sugar daddy.
Yeah. He made her big, yep. You should have got money for braces. Bitch, only on bottom row. Yo, these people is ruthless.
When y'all get back on here tonight, make sure y'all got y'all snacks, y'all weed, y'all drink, whatever.
I don't know.
Because we're going to be on here for a minute tonight. Because this next case I got is a long live. It's like 2 lives.
Is this about this situation or something else?
I don't know.
Make sure y'all get nice and comfortable.
See, that's really the gag that we both feel. Maybe they talking about because I look like, they be saying I look like Bossy. Yeah, I am.
Okay, Aquarius.
It take a long time to fall out of love with somebody. And I'm not ashamed.
Everybody know here.
I'm trying to let y'all finish this live right here that we watching.
I didn't though.
He's tricking since, Trick can been tricked. They said he's 49 going on 50. He'll be 50 in a couple months. Like, he about to hit his fucking... Yo, he about to hit his
like 50 something.
That's crazy. Let me add this. I'm gonna add this page right here that's pinned. I'm gonna add her real quick and you come back in. Let me add her and see what
I'm gonna let y'all see whoever calling in. Then we're gonna get off.
Okay. Let's see what Logan Hart got to say. Now, I don't know if this is about this situation or is this about Bossy. How you fall in love with Siri? I don't know how you fall in love with a trick. Maybe because they were seeing each other a lot. He kept coming back, seeing it, coming back and seeing it, and then he done made the move, like, I really fuck with you, this, I want to buy you this.
Okay.
And and that shit went to... I'm trying to add...
Because you came on late. We about to get off, but we getting back on tonight around like 9:30. I'm about to give y'all a little preview of the case that I had for tonight. The live we're going to be showing tonight. I'm going to show y'all.
She fell in love. Hello? That was the sad thing. She fell in love with the sex because she didn't fall in love with nothing personally because it was straight business. It was straight business from the jump. Let me add again. Maybe the second time that'll work. She better to be in. She's young. She just turned 21. It says you declined it. Did you want to come in or not? You want to come in alive or? A trick at first. Well, what was they dealing in the beginning? The trick. She said that she put her friend on the money too. She's 21. She just turned 21. She started fucking with Bids when she was 20. But she
yes, I'm gonna definitely write them down for you. And I'm gonna send them in.
With Bids at 20. No, matter of fact,
or we could do live. It don't matter.
Been liked him since 16. But waited 4 years later to talk to him. Yeah, but me and my friend started fucking with him. Right. Now, you said that you've been like to him since you were 16 years old. But, of course, nothing happened then. And he waited 4 years later and started fucking with you. So you and Good Bids been seeing, and talked, and he knew you. It came across you when you were 16 years old. Yeah, exactly. That's what I thought. Yeah, y'all, what I just said, that's exactly what happened. The other girl, well, she had dealings with him. So in video, 16. The other girl, 14. Stitches.
All right, y'all. She's just giving a recap of what we just watched. I'm going to give y'all a little preview of the case of tonight we're going to talk about. Give me 1 second, y'all. Give me 1 second. That's crazy. These girls is really lost out here. Really lost. Like, give me 1 second so I can show you the next case for tonight. Oh, wait a minute, y'all. See, every time I'm done with Mr. Goodby, some other shit pop up. Wait, we ain't watching this though, cause We did enough of that. But this Mr. Goodbeds and his response back to the girls going live about his ass. This is Mr. Goodbeds trying to come back.
Listen, they hating on Megan. Listen. They was hating on Megan the whole trip. Megan was standoffish the whole trip. Cause Lucky,
every time I'm about to get the fuck off.
Lucky a stone cold wolf. and I was cause she's so pretty.
See, he thinks this shit is a joke.
And she told me shit will change. But no, she ain't changed. She on go-go. Hey, all y'all niggas need to be in that motherfucking deal. Cause all you gotta do is smoke with her. And it's so
wow. He is so fucking annoying. It's not funny.
Like,
but we ain't watching him. I just wanted to show y'all that real quick. But let me show y'all, like I said, the live that we're doing tonight. A little preview of that. I did want to cover this case, but we don't have enough information. She sent her child with her baby father, the child's father, and this is how the child came back. This is how the child came back. And that's the father's page right there. But that's not the case. If y'all want to talk about that, we can. But I'm going to show y'all the case that I'm talking about. Okay. This is the one we're doing tonight. This is the one we're doing tonight. 9:30. I don't know if y'all can see it. It said, I'm not reading the whole thing. If something happens to me, he did it. His name is Joseph Dante Terry, aka Turner. He's the father of my child. I left him alone back in 2018 because since the moment I told him I was pregnant with my child, he's been nothing but abusive in every way possible. So we're going to talk about this case tonight. This is actually a video she recorded of him taking her daughter, and the daughter crying that she did not want to go with her father. She did not like being alone with her father.
You were talking shit to me the whole time. Look, my daughter still crying saying she want her mother. He's not going to bring you home. Yes, she is. No, she not. She said, I want my mother. She said, I want my mother. That's what she said. She said, I want my mother. She's crying for me. I got it. I got it on my phone. I got it on my phone. I'm not going nowhere. That's mine. I'm not never going to go nowhere. You got me fucked up. You got me fucked up. I'm not never going nowhere. Never. Listen to my baby cry. Do y'all hear this? Listen to my baby cry. She want her mother. She don't want you. You got me fucked up. I ain't never going nowhere. Never. I hear you, baby, and I'm coming to get you. I'm not going nowhere. Give me my child. They're telling you that.
She crazy. No, I'm sorry. I would have ran the fuck up. Took my child. No, I'm not. But this is the case that we have tonight at 9 o'clock, y'all. 9:30 is a lot. She went live. Let me show y'all a little preview.
And the neighbors beat his ass over there. Like he can't fight. He get beat up by guys all the time, but he don't care. Like he's mental. Like he won't stop. He won't stop.
And like she said, it's like, what do I do at this point? Like, it's not fair that I gotta move out of state, away from my family to be alone because he won't stop. Like she didn't turn to every resource possible.
All right, y'all. That was just a preview of tonight's case we're going to talk about. But make sure y'all here 9 o'clock, 9:30. I don't know which one, but it'll be around that time. Make sure y'all back. Make sure y'all have y'all snacks, y'all weed, y'all drink. We're going to be on for a little minute tonight. So, all right, y'all. I'm going to go ahead and get off. Thank y'all for tuning in. And I'm out until next time, y'all. Well, tonight, not next time.